The PlayStation 5 just introduced one of its most personal updates yet, expanding the Welcome Hub with a new system of stat tracking backgrounds designed to make the console feel more connected to the way players actually use it. Instead of simply displaying a profile picture, a prompt to log in, and a few quick settings, the Welcome Hub now dynamically reflects your gameplay history the moment the system powers on. When you land on this screen, the PS5 pulls from your playtime analytics, your most recent sessions, and your trophy progress to generate a background that visually represents your habits and achievements. This isn't just a theme swap. These backgrounds are curated in real time, turning extremely familiar data into something visually expressive. The system generates several types of backgrounds depending on how you've been playing. If you've been rotating among multiple games, the hub might display a blended collage showing art elements from each title alongside subtle indicators of how many hours you've logged in each one. If you've been locked into one specific game, whether it's a massive RPG, a competitive shooter, or a story-driven adventure, the hub highlights that single title using its key artwork, color palette, and world elements while overlaying clean minimal statistics that show your total hours, your most recent session length, or your current in-game progression. The PS5 also tracks preferred games, so if you spent the past month immersed in action-adventure titles, puzzles, or indies, the Welcome Hub adjusts accordingly, shifting to a genre-themed layout that combines representative iconography with your actual play data. Trophy integration plays a major role in this update as well. If you have recently earned a gold or platinum trophy, the Welcome Hub briefly showcases it with a sleek animation that appears behind your profile tile. This animation pulls from the trophy rarity, the game it was achieved in, and the timestamp of when it was earned, creating a subtle sense of momentum the moment you boot the system. Seasonal and event-based backgrounds are also included in this expansion. During October, for example, the hub might blend darker tones or horror genre motifs if you spent time playing titles within that category, while December could shift to a winter theme palette based on your most played game during that period. Sony built these seasonal effects to be reactive rather than purely decorative, ensuring they change only in relation to what you've been playing. Sony also added a layer of customization so players can decide how dynamic they want their hub to be. The default adaptive mode updates the background daily using the most relevant recent data. A more controlled single stat mode allows users to select one specific focus such as most played game, genre hours, or monthly recap and keep that as the fixed background until they manually change it. For players who prefer a classic look, the update still supports traditional static themes, allowing users to disable the dynamic tracking entirely. These options ensure the feature enhances the PS5 experience rather than overwhelming users who prefer a simple interface. On a personal level, I think this is a cool addition as long as the tracking stays focused on the games you played and the trophies you've earned. I never went through the trouble of manually changing my background on the PlayStation 3 or on any of the Xbox consoles I've owned because I never felt a strong need to customize that part of the system. But the idea that you can simply play your games naturally and then have the Welcome Hub reflect that activity automatically makes the feature far more appealing. The fact that the hub screen updates itself based on what you played recently or what you spent the most time on is genuinely pretty cool, and it makes the whole experience feel more connected to the way you actually use the console. What makes the update stand out is how seamlessly it blends information with presentation. Instead of creating clutter or distracting elements, Sony designed each dynamic background to remain visually cohesive with the PS5's UI aesthetic. The animations are slow, the overlays are minimal, and the stat text is positioned so it doesn't interfere with the login buttons. The result is a welcome hub that feels alive without feeling busy, something that acknowledges the player's ongoing progress but doesn't demand attention. It's a feature that quietly builds a sense of continuity every time the console powers on, reminding players that their time spent in different worlds and genres is part of a large personal gaming profile. Before wrapping up, I want to encourage anyone enjoying this breakdown or following these PS5 updates to take a moment and support the channel. If you're finding value in the content, hit the thumbs up. It helps the video reach more fans. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss future uploads, and tap the notification bell so you're alerted the moment new videos go live. Your support genuinely helps the channel grow and allows me to keep covering the updates and gaming features you care about. Overall, the update deepens the PS5's identity as a system that pays attention to its users instead of presenting the same default opening screen day after day. The Welcome Hub now evolves its response to your habits, offering a snapshot of your gaming journey before you even reach the main menu. It's a thoughtful balance between customization and function, giving players a system that not only plays their games, but expresses their play history the moment the screen lights up. Thanks for watching, and as always, game on.